here in my hotel room and I'm working on a presentation that I'm a host tomorrow. One of the things that I'm going to share with the audience is something that we call to be character guardrails. Guardrails, the things that are on the side of the highway. What we mean by that is that in order for us to really live our values, we need to make some decisions, and to make those values as being guardrails, right? So just keeping us on a track. If we, for example, value people, right? How do we make sure that we don't sacrifice relationships for short-term gain or financial results or something that we have decided that is of a lesser value? For example, health. How do we make sure that we don't sacrifice our health for other things that we perceive to be less valuable? So we call these guardrails, right? That you see on the sides of one highway. So you are driving on your highway towards success, and whatever success looks like for you, right? Of course, you define that. And you put these guardrails. And these are actually decisions that you made before getting into high pressure situation. I always give this example of being on a healthy diet and going out for a dinner with some friends. Now, if you make the decision before going there on what you're gonna eat, and you have to choose between, if you like meat like me, between salad or broccoli and the burger, I mean, the poor broccoli has no chance in front of a burger, for me at least, right? But I made the decision in this scene of my life because I want to eat healthy. I made the decision before getting out of my home that I'm gonna eat the broccoli tonight. And if I have a beer, I only have one beer. And so I made the decision before putting myself in a high pressure situation with my peers, with my friends, where everyone is going to get the biggest burger on their menu. And so, Florian, what do you do with that salad? But I made this decision before. It would be much difficult for me to make that decision when I'm there. So think about your character and the values that define your character, and how can you define what are some things that you want to do. So for example, one thing that I know I'm not going to do is work with companies that work with gaming. I think, in my perspective at least, games are not helping, right? I know you can use gamification in different ways, but from my perspective, I don't want to work with game companies. I don't want to work with the defense industry or the arms industry. I'm not going to work with them. That's, again, this is my own choices. I have defined some things that I'm not going to do. I'm not going to sacrifice my family and my health for financial gain or for my career. I'm happy with the kind of life and business that I drive right now. So for us to navigate this success, highway easier, it helps to make these decisions when we are not in a high pressure situation, because when we're gonna be placed in the situation to choose between personal life, family, health, and other things, then we have made already our decision beforehand, and it helps a lot to make the decision, in that high pressure situation. So it really pays to take some time to think about these things and define kind of your values, define some kind of guardrails to make sure that you're not getting off track, and also define some of the things that you won't do no matter what. No matter what, you won't do those things. I hope this helps you, and I'll be more than happy to hear what you find out when you thought about this a little bit.